Hey there everyone, welcome back to another Minecraft episode. And I have been breeding the frogs kind of a lot since last episode. So we got a lot of frogs now. Which I realize now I probably didn't need to breed this many. I kind of just been, since we have so many slime balls, I've kind of just been, you know, right clicking them as much as I can. Now that I realize that I probably don't need this many frogs around here as we're kind of getting overwhelmed. Not really, but we got a lot of frogs roaming around, to say the least. There's some over here. There's some on the mountain now. Pretty sure there's like a guy in my redstone over there, so that's not cool. Some guys here. So I've been breeding the frogs, probably a little bit too much. There really is no reason to be breeding this many. Oh, that guy just grew up into a frog. As we're gonna need the tadpoles and other stuff later, anyways, because that's how we get the frog lights. So we have a lot of one color, which is meh, but that's for something later. I had a shulker box here, filled it with some goodies, some blocks, and we're gonna work on the pathway today, or a pathway. I've cleared some out. I was messing around a little bit, that's why there's like this weird shape here. I was messing around with a little bit, but not too sure. Didn't get a lot done, basically. But all of this path stuff is gonna go. I'm gonna replace it with the new path that we got. And yeah, I got a few blocks here I was messing around with. So that's what we're gonna do today. Alright, so the first thing I want to grab are these mangrove logs. So I'm gonna use these logs as sort of the border for path. I'm gonna go around just like this. I don't know why there's a block missing, but whatever. I actually don't know where the stairs went originally. Are they here? Or here, somewhere around here, I guess. Let's just do this, I guess. Means this is... I don't know why there's a block missing. Actually, there's some dirt in here. I think an enderman took it, or something, I don't know. Here we go. So we'll do this, go across all the edge here, like so. So this is sort of the edge of the pathway that I want. This building probably won't be here. This is one of the buildings that was generated with the original village. It really doesn't match anything that we're building. It's like some weird clay house with the yellow and white. But yeah, I have no idea what it is. So anyways, so we're gonna get some of that. We're gonna get stairs out, some lights, some leaves. We're gonna use these as well. And mushrooms. Basically, we'll just grab everything in here. So these, this. So stairs. We'll go here. Oops. And I'm gonna try these mud bricks for the sides. But basically, the idea that I came up with, or just the gist of this pathway, is we're gonna put these packed mud all up in the ground. This is gonna be our path block. That. And I still haven't made a wheat farm yet. Kind of just basically scrounged up the rest of the wheat that we had in the base. And we'll do more packed bricks or something like that. That's how it's gonna go. It's got a decent shape to it, considering that we have this weird building here. Get some more mud. So it won't all just be this one path block. So when I was messing around, I put some of these mud bricks mixed in. Do something like this. Oops. Yeah, we'll scatter bricks. That way it breaks up the path a little bit. And then one thing I didn't try, and is why I was getting these brown mushrooms earlier, is I think pathway might actually look pretty cool with some of these just brown mushroom blocks in it. It's a bit smooth, I know, but I think it does help break up a lot, because do need, I think, a third block in all of this. Because usually when people make pathways, they do like what, 3 blocks or something like that. Oops, this stuff breaks really easily. So like if people make stone pathways, they throw in clean stone, cobble, or not cobble, but like, you know, it's like gravel. They throw in andesite, and you know, that sort of stuff. So I'm assuming we need a third block with this, which I think these brown mushroom blocks actually work really nicely. It is a clear block compared to the rest, but I think that might be okay. As long as we do this like sparingly, I feel like. Something like so. And I think we'll be alright here. One more here. Something like that. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty bad at building pathways. And then for the sides, we can either put these lamps on top of here, or if we wanted to get more fancy, we can hide lighting inside the bushes if we want. So obviously we're gonna have these bushes everywhere. Oh, hi there, Mr. Frog. So on these dark pathways over here, we could probably put, that's why I brought these jack-o'-lanterns. We could probably just go down like 2 blocks here. Something like so. That way it'll bring a little bit more light to the place. That way we can get rid of these torches. There was a sapling here. I guess this thing finally grew. Oddly enough. Then if we really wanted to, we can get even more fancy with like moss carpets. I actually don't think that looks that great on top. Kind of have it like overgrown a little bit onto the pathway. Something like so. We also got these azalea bushes that we can maybe work with. Sorry, I finished eating food not too long ago. I mean, they look nice, I guess. And then all of this is gonna get replaced as well with some more packed stuff. And we'll grab these. Throw in some of that. Probably put in like 2 of these. I don't know. What do we think? I think it feels alright. It is a lot of brown, but if we can mix in these bushes every now and then, I think it'll look alright. Again, this building's probably not going to be here, which is probably throwing a lot of this off. But I think in the end, this might look alright. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So this is gonna go all the way over here. This is pretty straight line though. I don't know if I really want to keep it this straight. Like it lines up really nicely, which was the whole point. But I don't know if keeping a straight line is a good idea. This is probably gonna go off to the side here, connect up with this. And this is a whole mess, a whole nother deal of like can of worms we have to deal with basically. What do you guys think? Pathway looks decent. Is it too much brown? Not enough different colors? Or are we like, I don't know. Alright, and we're back. So, hope you enjoyed that little cut. I worked on this some more. I'll show you what I've gotten done now. So I added more pathways, basically. So this, it does look straight if you look from here. Everything lines up, but once we get up here, it kind of curves off to the side here. I did that on purpose because, well, I don't want a straight line. And eventually we'll have to make the pathway over there. You can see it. The portal is that direction. So we'll have to make our way over there. I basically ran out of resources. I ran out of bushes and moss carpet and stuff like that. So it's a little bit barren over here. I need to collect more resources. I've already put everything away in the shulker box. But basically we just ran out of blocks. And normally I would go get some more, but we're running out of time for today. I've got to try and get this episode posted. Yeah, we basically ran out of resources, blocks. So here, this was a naturally generated thing here, surprisingly. So I just added some more bushes in the back to give it some more beef. I want to change it up a little bit because really cool thing about this is that when it was made, or generated I guess, each of these flowers have different heights. So I kind of want to replicate that in the back. So I tried to with a moss carpet, but it's just not, it doesn't pop out as much, so this might get changed eventually. We got some hidden lighting in here, and over here. Anyways, this splits off this direction, we go over here, we go up, we go up, we go to the right, and we head into all of our chest areas. So again, I ran out of blocks, but here's what it is. We got hidden lighting here as well. And I don't know if I put one over here. Yeah, there's one right here. So what do you guys think? I think it looks alright. I'm not the greatest at making paths, so it is a learning experience. But I think it feels a little bit homey, I guess. Feels nice to walk frog up there. We are getting a little bit of frame rate issues now. If you look at our entities at the top left, we are around the 540 mark. So we've got about 500 entities around here, and it's really starting to pile up. With the cows and the sheep it was fine, but I think ever since I've bred a bunch of frogs, I think that's kind of what put us over the limit. We're doing okay in terms of frame rate, but I'm not too sure if you guys can see it in the video, but for me I can feel the drop a little bit. And it's not bad, it's just like you can feel when it drops below like what, 60 frames or something like that. But yeah, we've got a lot of frogs and they're actually climbing up this thing, which is looks pretty cool actually. But yeah, I might have bred too many frogs. So we'll either have to start killing them off, or hopefully they leave the premises. But that's where we are at. Like I said, I'm running out of time for today's episode. So that's why I didn't get the pathway finished, but I do like how it is. Oh yeah, I also changed the bricks here to spruce wood. Let me know what you think about that as well. I think it's better. It adds a little bit of another color to the pathway that isn't just brown. Because we had these bricks before. I think it was just too much brown. And these make the stairs pop a little bit, which I don't think is that bad. But yeah, we're gonna move on. So to finish off the rest of today's episode, we're gonna make a we're gonna do a little bit of redstone, and we're gonna make one of those mini wheat farms. Those little auto ones that are just like one block, and it just has like a bunch of dispensers and blah blah blah. So we're gonna make one of those real quick, because it won't take very long. And even though this farm is growing wheat, It's not actually making wheat. It's making bread. Oddly enough, because I think it has something to do with that villager there, or both of them. I don't know. So I'm gonna line it up with this block here. I guess it'll line up with the potato one. I wanted to line up with the wheat bridge here, but it's too far, and I don't think it really matters. So I'll line it up with this. Put it here, and that'll put us in line with this pillar. So I'll go 2 blocks in, and I should probably get this down. So I need to make a pressure plate as well. So normally my the videos don't really have a time limit, and by time limit I mean like I normally don't have like a set time that I need to finish recording. Usually if a video takes me more than a couple days, I'll do it and stuff like that. Because I mentioned earlier in the episode that we were running out of time for today's episode, and that's just because. Oh, what am I trying to do here? So I need a piece of dirt. Actually, I want to go 1 block down. I want this pressure plate to activate the all the redstone and stuff like that. That's what we're doing. And I need dispensers. I guess I'll go get that real quick. Anyways, like I said, I don't really put time constraints on myself when it comes to making videos. So if a video like goes long, like I said, then I usually just let it go that long. To make it, I mean, in production, not like video length. Usually I try to keep the Let's Plays episodes to like 30 minutes. But you already know that. So basically what happened was, this time around, usually I like to post episodes 2 to 4 days apart. That's kind of the most I'll try to get them going far apart. That makes sense. This. And so what happened was I started watching the Flash, the last season, season 8. And if you didn't know, that's like one of my favorite shows. Well, not favorite shows, more like my favorite superhero. So I kind of spent all my spare time watching the last season of the Flash, so that's kind of why there's a little bit of a time constraint on today's episode. Because regardless if a video, like if it takes me like a few days, I usually go that long, but if I am trying to make a video, or if I'm gonna be busy, I try to usually make a couple videos beforehand, if that makes sense. Whether that be the Beefalo Boss videos or the Let's Plays. I'll try to have a few videos ready, but unfortunately I didn't do it this time around. I'm gonna make that pitch black, and I want to grab a hopper. So hence why today there was a time constraint. So for the pathways, normally I would finish that for today's episode, but I did not do that because, well, I just, didn't have enough time. And that's really just my fault. Normally making videos in the past, I've never really been that good with it. There's tons of times where I take a big break from YouTube. And, I've just been inconsistent. But I actually am, like, very happy with how the YouTube videos are coming nowadays. The Beefalo Boss videos I've been getting done, and just all that stuff. So I'm really quite happy with how the channel's going so far. I'm keeping on schedule-ish. Granted there is a few days in between, like I said, but it is what it is. We are getting better at it. I need a repeater. So hopefully that bad explanation, you understood it all. Because, I'm bad at explaining stuff. I always have been. But I hope that got through. Normally I don't have time constraints, but I miscalculated, or, didn't do something right. I didn't have videos ready, basically. So that should be this thing done. So we'll go here, it'll activate, it'll do one of these things. It's really loud. Really, really loud. Okay, so let's put this stuff in here. That... Actually can't get back there. I think we are safe to put blocks all around here. Well, I should probably not put a block there because I need to access this. Ooch. And one more here. Oh wait, it's not actually over. Let's go back up. So let's just see if this works. Wait, is that it? No, that was the block, right? No, I need this one. No, this one. Well, I'm blind. So I need to grab some seeds. I'll hook up the hoppers to the rest of the stuff. It's really just putting like a chain of hoppers, or just like one of those water streams that goes over to this. That collection point right there. And I'll do that later. So if you do this correctly, just stand here and hold right click. Right. No. Not working. There we go. Now it's working. I guess I still need a little bit of light to come through. I'll put a lighting in there. So if we go down here, boom, it's working. Now we can get wheat and I can keep making mud. But yeah, I just wanted to do this on camera real quick. It was a really quick project, nothing too hard. I think the only hard part was literally just trying to get my point of view across about like videos and stuff like that. Pretty sure that was the hardest part. But yeah, with that being said, I think that is the end of today's episode. I think this episode is a little bit on the short one, but like I said, I wanted to get this video out as I'm trying to keep on schedule with stuff like that. You know, there's no point in me delaying stuff or trying to procrastinate or something like that. As if I've got a schedule going, I'll try and keep it consistent. So hopefully this will, you know, fix that. So with that being said, thanks for watching and take care, guys.